The good gut queen is here too. When I put on my crown, I feel so good and so good gut. Anyway, couple things. Number one, I'm postponing the challenge until January 27th. Couple of things happened. I was injured at the very end of November and had a really hard time of it this month, which kind of pushed back stuff. And technical difficulties are abounding. I have no idea what that is. But January 27th is going to be my date because after all it is National Getting Healthy Month and we can do it anytime. So January 22nd, January 27th, mark your calendars. We just decided that it was probably a better thing, and that gives me an opportunity to start from scratch. So today it's about what's so good about a good gut. And that's why I'm wearing my good gut queen hat, because good gut queen knows all about gut, or as many things as people can know about guts. Oh, and by the way, my heel sign was a problem. It wasn't working, and we worked at it, and now it's working, which makes me so very happy. So I'm healing and you're healing, as we're going to start and explain. I mean, okay. So when you never hear about guts from your doctor, most people don't ever hear about guts from your doctor, is because the doctors work on something called the medical model, which is you have a symptom, you take a pill. Okay, which is all well and good, or was well and good even 10 years ago. But what's happened is we have so much toxicity in the universe, probably, or especially on Earth today, that the bodies can't handle all that toxic stuff. And it's harder and harder now to maintain a good gut. But you can do it, and I will help you with the challenge. But I'm going to give you lots and lots of information about your gut and why it's important that you heal it. Okay, so what's so good about a good gut? Okay, let me explain first what a gut is. Your gut is your small intestine, which I can't show it to you um, in the video, but your gut is your small intestine, right? You've got your windpipe goes into your stomach, or esophagus goes into your stomach, right? We've seen pictures of the stomach. It looks like a stomach. And then you see on a um, on a diagram of the inside of your body, if you've ever looked at one of those, they're really quite interesting. This squiggly thing, that's your gut. And your gut is responsible for a lot of things. Makes some vitamins. It does a lot of different kinds of things. But the most important thing it does is give you nutrition through the bloodstream. And so we have, and I'm going to yes, I love my rings. Um, the gut is full of cells, and between the cells are something called tight junctions. Tight junctions, I feel, because I love coffee, are like little coffee filters between each cell. They filter in the good stuff that goes into your bloodstream, like nutrients, like good bacteria, like nutrients, like macronutrients, like protein, carbohydrates, and fat, or the broken down bits of that. And also vitamins, minerals, other things that are good for your body, right? The little coffee filters do that. Now, once the coffee filters break down, okay, and I'll explain later. I just wanted to give you an overview of this. This is called leaky gut because we got no coffee filters. So therefore, people cannot, right? People cannot restrict what goes in and what stays out. Now, what stays out should be toxins, environmental toxins, mold, bad bacteria, viruses, yes, like coronavirus. All of that should stay out, but when we have leaky gut, it's leaking into your bloodstream. Down here, your immune system, 70% of your immune system is there, right? Right below your gut. So basically, when stuff starts starts filtering in to your bloodstream that shouldn't be there, the immune system goes on alert and goes, "Oh my gosh, I've got to get these things. This is terrible." And it goes on alert and it starts mopping up the stuff that shouldn't be there, right? If we had the tight junctions between the cells, we would be able to filter that stuff out. But now it's the job of the immune system. The immune system goes on alert, starts mopping it up, and so even 10 years ago we didn't have this problem with environmental toxins, but now it's got so much stuff to sop up that it basically goes a little berserk, goes a little nuts, gets a little overwhelmed. You know about overwhelm. We've just been through COVID and they're still going through it. And it goes a little, and it starts attacking stuff that it shouldn't be attacking. For example, one of my favorite ones, gluten. Gluten is very chemically similar to cells in the joints, right? So when gluten comes in, it thinks that it's just these cells in your joints, and it basically starts attacking that. So that's why some people have joint pain. And also when all of this starts happening, it's amazing that the immune system responds to inflammation. So when stuff is leaking into your gut, you have inflammation. That's what mobilizes the immune system. And if you have leaky gut and stuff is leaking and it causing inflammation, then you are going to have a problem with that. So most of us have leaky gut. The statistics are anywhere between like 40% and 90%. They've done research and that's what the number they came up with. But it doesn't mean that you're having this issue with your immune system going a little nuts and attacking your tissues. That's called molecular mimicry, by the way. Molecular mimicry on the tongue, tripping so lightly on the tongue. I think that's from Shakespeare. Cease the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, trippingly on the tongue. Anyway, so the immune system, it is right in the gut, or most of it's in the gut, about 60 to 70%. So what you're dealing with is you're dealing with tight junctions, loosen, stuff leaking into your bloodstream that shouldn't be there, immune system mobilizing, inflammation, molecular mimicry, and starts attacking your own tissues because it thinks it's this, but it's not this, it's that. And that's what causes a lot of problems. I'm going to talk more about that in later segments of this, but I want to tell you that that can lead anywhere from just having a little gas and bloating to major autoimmune diseases like lupus, like irritable bowel syndrome, which is kind of like a blanket uh, label for something that there's many reasons that it could be there. Irritable bowel, actually Alzheimer's is one of the things. Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which is a big deal because a lot of people have thyroid issues and the like. So what's so good about a good gut? Well, if you have that, you wouldn't have that. So this is the Good Gut Queen and Dietitian Jill signing off. I'm pretty much the Good Gut Queen, but she's a little more confident than I am, and a lot less fun. Anyway, Dietitian Jill signing off. We'll talk tomorrow. Note on your calendars, January 27th, we're going to start our good gut. I'm sorry, our good gut, yeah, good gut challenge. And if you want, I would really appreciate it if you go to my website, www.healyourhealthnow.com, and sign up for the quiz, Is Your Gut Good? And find out not only is your gut good, but get on my mailing list so you can get all of that information and sign up for this challenge. Okay, Dietitian Jill, seeing you tomorrow. Okay, and the Good Gut Queen. And maybe we're the same, I don't know.